Hi everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to be doing some fall soaps in the next several videos, I think. So this one is going to be my pumpkin spice, and I'm going to be doing a 5-pound batch. I'm going to be using, I'll show you my mold. This is, hard to get it all in there, but this is one of the tall and skinny molds from Be Scented, and I got 2 of those. And they're very nice and they're very reasonable. So if you guys are looking for a good 5-pound mold. So anyways, that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's about a 15-inch mold. So that'll be about 14 bars, something like that. But I'm also using a new recipe. I decided to do some with palm instead of lard. So this one is coconut, palm, soybean, and castor. So I've used palm before, it's just been a really long time, so I'm going to try it out. It's really clear, so I'm going to go ahead and do my additives. So what I did the other day is I master batched about 12 batches of oils for my soap, and so I have 12 individual things measured out with all of my oils, and then I also measured out 12 individual bags of my additives. So in this bag I have goat's milk powder, I have my heavy cream powder, my kaolin clay, and my oatmeal already measured out. So I'll just go ahead and add that to my oils. And I thought, if I'm going to master batch all my oils, why not go ahead and do that so I don't have to get my additives out every single time for the next 12 batches. So I just did it that way. And then what I did is I put them into a Ziploc bag, and I just labeled on there what's in each bag, so that way I'll know and I won't forget what I put in them, because I've definitely done that before. So anyway, there's my additives there, and instead of using like a liquid cream like I usually do, I decided to use the heavy cream powder. It has the same benefit, so, and it lasts a lot longer and you get a lot more for the money, so I decided to go ahead and start using the powder. So, what I'm going to do with this soap is, since it is pumpkin spice and it is definitely going to discolor, I forgot the vanillin content in this one. Hang on, I'll tell you real quick. I took notes on all of my soap too, so here's a good idea to, when you're master batching and prepping. What I did is I mapped out the next 12 soaps that I want to do here in my book, and I just listed 1 out of 12, like this is my pumpkin spice, this is the notes, like pumpkin cream and cinnamon. It has the vanillin content, which is 2%. Usage rate is less than 3% or 3% maximum, and then translate that to ounces. So this is a 55-ounce batch, which means 1.65 ounces of fragrance. So I did that for every single soap that I'm going to be doing, so that way I have all my information ready to go. And I also master batched my lye water into mason jars, which is, I heard another soaper the other day say she pitched her lye because it had sat for a couple of days and lost its potency. I always master batch my lye, and I've never had a problem with potency. I don't know if that's true. I'd have to Google it, but you can definitely master batch your lye into mason jars and tightly seal them, and they are fine. I've never had a problem making soap with lye like that. So I just put my sodium lactate in just now, but this is my mason jar right here, and that's my lye solution. So I just now, since it's room temperature, added in my sodium lactate, and so I don't have any silk in it because I just didn't want to do it for these 12 soaps. But yeah, like I said, I've never had a problem personally, but I hate that they had to waste their lye water, but I don't think it goes bad, so I've never, never had issues. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and get my additives blended up in here. But the design for the soap is going to be, I'm just going to try something different and hope that it works, so we'll see. Sorry, I'll try to soap left-handed so you guys can see what I'm doing. I still don't have my setup quite yet, but I do have good news. I got a new countertop. It's a bar that's actually bigger than my countertop that I use here. It came from my dad's house, and he no longer has a use for it, so I took it And I'm going to put it in my kitchen. So that's going to be my soaping corner, and it has a lot of storage underneath and stuff. So, anyways, once I get all situated with all of that and get it ready, then I'll have more room to soap and stuff like that. But anyway, okay, so that's in there. Additives are in, so I'm going to go ahead and get my lye water in. But the design, okay, so anyways, how I'm going to do it, since it does discolor, I want to do it into, I'm going to put it off into 3 segments. And I'm going to do a bottom segment without any color since it will turn dark. And then I'm going to do the middle of it unfragranced, and I'm going to do a white and an orange and do like a, in the pot swirl, add that on top of the brown, or what will turn brown, and then I'm going to do the remainder of the scented part on top, which will be like another layer of brown. So we'll see how that turns out. Who knows? I've never really tried that particular kind before, so we'll see. Okay, lye water's in, so let's give that a mix. Alright, that will get it for now. Okay, now I'm going to get that into 3 different containers. If anybody wants the recipe, it is, as far as percentages, it is 5% castor, 35% coconut, 25% palm, and 35% soybean. So, in case you want to try it yourself, but that's what I'm going to be using today. I need to order a bucket big enough for this size batch. I just recently switched over to this size, so I don't really have a bucket big enough to do the main part in. But so the nice thing about getting the bar is that it's going to go into my kitchen. So I'll still be right here with the sink. Okay, so let me see here. Kind of want to pour a little bit more because I am going to split that off into 2 again. So, alright, well, we'll try this. Alright, so this is the pumpkin spice fragrance, and this is from Be Scented. It smells really good. It's probably a fast mover, so I maybe should not have put it into both, but I did. Alright, well, one of them, let's see. That's okay. It doesn't matter if it gets thick. Ooh, it smells so good. I wasn't sure if I was going to do a pumpkin spice this year, but I really like it, so. This one will be on the top, so I'll set that off to the side for now. All right, so we'll just go ahead and get that one in there. Okay, now I'll set that aside while I split this. This is the unscented part, so I'm going to split that in half. Half of that's going to be orange and the other half will be white. So I've got this jar here. This is my titanium dioxide. My gloves are slippery. Uh-oh. I need my gripper. There we go. Alright, so that's going to go in there. And then for the orange portion, I'm going to use... I've not used this before, but it's from TKB Trading, the old I Poke Orange. What a name, right? But it looked nice and pretty, so I wanted to give it a try. It's a nice bright orange, so that should do the trick there. Okay, now I'm going to go ahead and stick blend those two. Holy moly, look at the orange. Hang on. That is some orange now. Alright, so I'm just going to pour that into the white. I think I'm going to save a little bit of the orange for the top. It's pretty set up. Let's see how this one's doing. Yeah, I should probably get this in there because the other part's getting pretty solid. Alright, I'll save the rest of that orange for the very top. Okay, so for this part, I'm going to take my spatula here and just kind of do like that, and hopefully it doesn't blend up too much. I don't think it's breaking through too bad, and if it breaks through a little, that's okay. There we go. It was a lot thinner than I wanted it to be, but we'll see. I think it'll still be pretty. You know what I could do? I could drop some of that neon straight into that color. I think I will. actually like that probably. I'll like that a little better. That way it might look like a little drop swirl on top of an in the pot swirl. Now I'd like for this soap to set up just a little bit because the other soap is really already firm. So I wonder how that's going to work. Yeah. Unless I wanted brown piping, I guess. Although that might be kind of cute. Brown piping with the brown crust. To pipe or to pour? I think I'm going to bring you guys back and we'll pipe the top of this one. Okay. Alright, you guys, we are going to try to pipe this. I'm not sure how ready the piping is, but I'm going to find out here. I believe it is done enough. Alright, make the rest of my... Well, hang on. Alright, let me scrape the rest of my... Okay. Oops. Stuck my mold right in my soap I spilled. I'm going to tamp it down too, so they don't have to be perfect. I'm just trying to give it a little texture on the top here. There we go. That filled in any loose spaces. Alright, so what I'm going to do for the top of this one is just kind of leave that, and then I'm going to give it some glitter. Okay, and there we have our pumpkin spice. And we will bring you back for the cutting. See you in a little bit. Hey everybody, welcome back. We are cutting our pumpkin spice soap today. So we have got the orange and the white in the center. Adjust my light just a little bit. I really like how these turned out. Those are really cute. A little bit of glycerin reverse in the orange and white part, but not too bad. I like how it didn't all blend together into just a light creamy orange. It stayed a little separated enough to tell there's a swirl in there. I like how you can kind of see on the outside where it's already started to turn dark. I just unmolded this soap maybe half hour ago. I'm very happy with this soap. Alright guys, I think that's going to be about it. They all look about the same. Well, thanks for watching. I really appreciate you guys hanging out with me while I make soap, and I enjoy your comments and feedback, so don't forget to like, subscribe, follow me on all my socials. They're listed in the description box below. And you guys have a great one. Thanks for watching. Bye.